Okay, we can start with a Decktech real fast. I am playing Blue-Red Dragons in Pioneer. I've gone through 3 or 4 different lists that are all fairly similar. I ended up playing a main deck that is skewed towards beating aggro. And that is clear with the playset of Magma Sprays, Volcanic Roars, and Anger of the Gods. I did play a list that was running 4 Glorybringer and 2 Goldspan Dragon, but I liked the idea of having a 3-3 split. Even though we are tuned to beat aggro, the 3 Goldspan Dragon kinds of keeps us alive in non-aggro type matchups, being able to dig some more for more threats and or counter spells. All right, let's start playing some ManaTrader series. Constructed. Tournament practice. Waiting for my pairing. Let's open the notes real quick so that I have a notepad available so I can put my proper bookmarks in. We're gonna try something different. I'm gonna bookmark a chapter, a singular YouTube video versus multiple videos per league. We're gonna see what happens. That we shall, that we shall, that we shall. Dun, 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 ba-da-ba-dum, bum, 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 ba-da-ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. Just waiting on a pairing. Three minutes into a queue. Keep this up. Eventually, we'll be able to play again. We'll get paired up with a control list and we'll just sit here and kind of cry. You know what? That's okay. That is A-okay. This is the longest I've ever had to wait in a queue. But we'll get to play tonight. That's all that matters. Have some fun. Sling some cardboard. Play some Dargans. Ay, 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 ay. It's been kind of crazy. Things have been cooling down a little bit. We actually have power, clearly, streaming. Governor Abbott said that we're just not doing masks anymore, so that's kind of cool. We did get paired. So let's constructed, create. Waiting for Modi Sepirus. 0630. So before we get started with this first round, I am doing a giveaway for the month of March with Kaldheim sealed product. Every 25 every 25 subscribers until 100 subscribers, I have 3 pre-release kits to give away at 25, 50, and 75 subscribers, and 1 Kaldheim draft booster box to give away at 100 subscribers. Let's start. Off to a good start. Won the die roll. Where are we going to go from here? 2 land, creature removal. I have dig. I am fine keeping this, knowing that we're going to get this off. Actually going to play this tap. No, I probably should have shocked that. Yeah, I'm going to regret not shocking that. I'm going to get thought seized here. That's fine. Protection from multicolored. He can't add additional counters to it, so I'm not too worried about it. Let's just multiverse here and go from there. Figure out what we're playing against. It's probably just black-white auras, but interesting that they would keep Serpent on there. Yeah, that's fine, sure. My opponent misses his land drop. He just got nothing. Okay, we're in great shape. I don't have mana for my board wipe, which is unfortunate. Reach, travel, protection from multicolored, sure. My opponent seems to have been really greedy with his keep. I am going to fire this off and take care of the Serpent right now. Take 1. Go find a... Oh, I don't need a red source because of the dragon spell. Sure, this is fine. I guess it doesn't matter. We'll go to end step. So there's anger. I I don't want any of these. I need the land. So if I keep this on top, he's got 5 cards in hand. We know he has the Lotus. I think I put this on top. And I hit a land that doesn't come into play untapped. Okay, that was pretty good. Am I worried about him suiting up SRAM? Probably not, right? Just play this. Play my dragon. I have to get a red source here so that I can cast Anger of the Gods. Okay, I'm gonna play my dragon. They go. Sure. Draws a card. This can get out of hand real quick. Sure, Groove Spoon. Now it's a 5/5, right? 5/4. That's fine. 5/4 first strike. Okay. I get punished a little bit for not clearing the board. Sure. So we can opt here, find removal. If I opt again, I still have 3 mana available, but it's not going to find me the second piece of removal that I need. So here's where we get into trouble. I'm going to have a hard time outracing that now. I think I made the mistake there by not grabbing an additional red source to power up any kind of additional removal on top of Anger of the Gods. That seems like a mistake. Okay, this is just now the biggest thing. Oh, okay, he's putting it on his token. Sure. Okay, this is just getting out of hand very quickly. I block here. There's not very many combinations that get me out of this. No, so I made the mistake of not clearing the board. We'll go to the next game. This is just black-white auras. Is there anything specific that I would want to bring in this? I mean, negate, but I'm not going to be sitting here just like 1-for-1ing all of his cheap interaction. I think we're fine main board with this. I just can't make the mistake. I needed to anger that turn instead of just letting that live. This hand is great. Play this tapped. Pass turn. I want to get to dig, so I am gonna cast this. I'm not worried about anything he plays on 2 because I have the roar. Sure, snake on 1. Sure. So I fall behind because I didn't have the land. Which is unfortunate. Sure. So I need to see what he casts next. Okay, +1/+1. Okay, so this just becomes a 3/3. Okay, so I'm just gonna eat 5 here. Unless he plays Ethereal Armor. If he plays the Ethereal Armor, I need to kill whatever he casts it on. Unfortunately, I need to kill this now. Take 2 here. He's got 2 cards in hand, though. Okay, now I just have to cast this and hit land drop, right? Which is unfortunate. Got 3 cards in hand, so if he makes this above a 3/3, I'm in a little bit of trouble. Sure. Just not hitting lands there, unfortunately. Yeah, it's looking like this is just a loss because we couldn't keep up with land drops and he was able to suit everything up, which is unfortunate. That is no fun. We hit land, but I'm just dead with anything he has in hand. Yeah. Mistake not clearing the board. Game 1. Let's get this to... This is gonna give us our result. Very successful. Alright, let's get another one going. And hope that we don't make a poor decision. Another pairing. Round 2 starts at 1930. Round 2. What is this person's name? Desert Drive. Oh, I didn't put waiting for. I wonder if they're gonna join the game or if I'm gonna have to remake it. Oh, he's waiting for me. Here we are. Here we are. There we go. Lost the die roll. Have dig and creature and burn. This is fine. Sure, it's gonna be great. I have to survive a couple turns. Should stabilize around 12, 13. That's an Eidolon. That's no fun. Turn off auto yield. Sure. Going to get blue source. Going to play my mountain. Going to pass my turn. I think I'm just taking 3 here and casting Anger of the Gods. Okay. At that point, I should have just played Steam Vents tapped, but I really needed to see what he was going to play. Sure, light up the stage. Wizard's Lightning and land. Does he Wizard's Lightning? Plays a Pyromancer. Okay, so we just win the game here. He's got 2 cards in hand. Dock this, unfortunately. Go to 8. Pass the turn. Probably has to bring Luris to hand. He's just got more burn. Question is, do I want to opt for... I have the land in hand. I probably just play Thunderbreak. If I'm dead, I'm dead, but if not... He's got 3 cards in hand. So I'm dead if he's got Boros Charm and Burn Spell. Okay. With the Wizard's Lightning, okay. Let's draw the next couple cards that I would have seen off opt. So it wouldn't have mattered anyways. The line there, it wouldn't have done anything had I killed the creature. But I believe it is 2 dig through time and 1 hold the multiverse. It should be fine. We're good there. Burn can burn. Yes, I would like to play first. And slow again. But I do have the magma spray. And creature, I'm fine. Ooh, now we're in great shape, right? Not gonna matter. I probably just kill this now, knowing full well that he can't do anything about it. That's probably the right call. Last thing I wanted for him was to drop land and play 2 spells, and I just don't kill it. Sure. Fine. We dodged the Eidolon, that's fine. Keep up. Counterspell. Probably eat a ton of damage here. We're gonna counter the... Doesn't have anything else. Interesting. Gonna play dragon, pass turn. I'm gonna let the Swift Spirit get big. Play my Dargon. Swing with both and start racing him. I don't need to. We'll keep back a blocker. Because if he has to target the Regent in order to kill it, he's got 3 cards in hand. So 3 spells would make it a 4/5, right? It gains double strike. Prowess trigger. We could just counter this. He's still gonna get a prowess trigger out of it. Okay. You put Luris to hand. Okay, Luris is in his hand now. We have the Magma Spray for Luris. Land. With both. to the next game. Yep. We're still fine. I don't know how good Aether Gust feels. But, I mean, like, it just takes a turn off, right? Even though everything's so cheap for him, unfortunately. But that's how things should play out. Now we're on the draw. I almost have to have Magma Spray in hand. Wow, this hand is... Oof. Keeping 7. We're in mulligan. Man. Unfortunately going 5. Have to go to 4. Wow. We're keeping 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll keep 4 cards, right? Probably 1, 2. Is it leaving the counterspell? Oh no, I'm only at 4, right? It's probably this, unfortunately. There's no fun. Eidolon would really hurt right here. Okay, that's way better than Eidolon. Sonic Roar is pretty good. Keep this on blue. Pass the turn. I'm gonna eat 2 here, go to 14. See what he plays next. Sure, you got a Pyromancer. They're all wizards here. I am gonna kill the Pyromancer. Because I don't want him getting another 2 damage off playing from Lotus. Um, 90% sure we've just lost the game because of mulling to 4, unfortunately, but that's just sometimes the way that she goes. I'm fine eating the Boros Charm, I just need to deal with the... Okay, this is 6 damage right here, go to 4. I don't think there's any way I'm actually coming back in this game. Had that happen, I should have just hit the Boros Charm. The unfortunate part is I think I just have to do this because of the life total. He's seen the Regent. It's a shame. I mean, I built the main deck to try to compete with a deck like Red, White, Burn. But from a sheer card advantage standpoint, that did not happen. Well, still early. Yep. That's unfortunate. That is a shame. 0-2. That's fine. That is perfectly fine. All we gotta do. Original decks, please. Not copied decks created by others. I will quit. Sick, dude. Welcome to the game of Magic, where your opponent is allowed to play whatever they want. Create. Waiting for Tonkus Lee. Round 3 started at 36. 31. Round 3. Sure. Yes, I would like to play first. Win the die roll. That is always good. Land, land, land. Anger of the Gods. Yeah, this is fine. Play this. Fast turn. My opponent playing. Black. Want to get thought seized? I'm not. What's going on? Look at my red source. We're gonna shock this in. I'm not playing anything else. I'm just gonna foretell this. And pass turn. Vessel Ventress comes into play on tap because we have Steam Vents. Black-red. Is this going to be... Sure, you got a Pyromancer. We do have the Lotus. To me, personally, it is worth angering here. I mean, I'm at 18. I don't necessarily need to. What is MTG Goldfish? What is Black Red? How many creatures does it actually have? Metagame. Pioneer. It has 15 creatures. I don't want to keep having to discard, and I have the... I'm just firing this off here. Am I? No, because I can find the spot removal. We're fine. Be brave. Sure. We're 16. Okay, now I'm much happier in my decision. I actually want both of these, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, but I want to hit my 5th land, right? I'm going to keep the counterspell, get rid of the roar. Hit a magma spray, that's kind of nice, but not at the current moment. Play my land. Cast my Anger of the Gods. If they had Cruxa, they would have played it, but I'm going to hold on to my Cruxa to hold on in case of their Cruxa to have the Magma Spray up. Magma Spray also deals with Lotus here. In response. Want to grab red. Sure. I want to hit this. I'm going to discard a Thunderbreak. Sure. That creature die. That worked out just the way that I wanted it to. Land. Oh, sweet. I'm going to be able to dig through time true. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Swing. My opponent, hasn't hit land. Keep scorn and dig through time. We're going to get token out of it. Cast it. And then we're going to go to the next game. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Grab the Glory Bringer, right? Yeah. Any order? This game's just done. Neither of these can get hit by Fatal Push. Sure. We just counter this and end the game. Yeah. Soul Guide Lantern. I'd probably bring the nibs here. Aether Gust can maybe come in. What would I bring the Aether Gust in over the nibs? So the 2 cards I would cut. It's probably 2 dig through times, honestly. And if I wanted to bring in Aether Gust, not really much. I feel like this is just fine to bring in. It might be Beholds. Might just be 1 for 1. Just nice to have 1 here. Alright, this is 61 cards, yeah. Might bring in 3 Roars. Or 3 Aether Gusts for the Roars. And a Niv. What creatures do I actually care about killing? I guess it's Arcanist. Let's keep the playset of Roars in. Let's run this back and just see how it plays. Can this hand survive to... They mulled to 6. So... I don't have double blue. I can't really do much. And I'm on the draw. Oh, goodness. Yeah, I'll play this. Double Anger all day. All day. I'll put an opt away. He knows about everything besides the Regent. Removal. No removal. He's gonna get a Thoughtseize out. See what he takes. Can you cast sorcery speed spells? Sure. Okay. Shall pass the turn. Take 2, go to 17. I need to. Okay, he just put Lotus to hand. That's fine. I only have one more anger. I actually like having this for redundancy. I'm not scared of just keep getting hit at one, like for 2 damage each turn, right? I know he has the Lurrus. 3 cards in hand. Sure. Fatal Push is not live. Duress. Isn't anything. Sure. Okay, I'm just gonna kill his Lurrus. Just gonna swing. Needs to exert. I wonder what that trigger looks like if I had attacked without that. Do I race this all day long? And I can get Dragon back. I don't think there's much he can do. I do not believe so. I don't think he can deal with the Glorybringer. He's got the Dreadbore. Okay, I take that back. So he can deal with the Glorybringer. My guess is he's going after Village Rites. Why would you duress? I guess the one card you're missing. No, he did Village Rites. Okay, so yeah, he did exactly what I thought he was gonna do. He has to have removal spell here. No, he doesn't. He buys a turn with my exerted Glorybringer. Sure. He can cast Cruxa. Sweet. Oh, yeah. Play next round. There's a couple people up on the leaderboard already. I have one more loss to give. I feel as though I'm in a pretty good spot. Like, game one, or not game one, round one against green white, or no, I'm sorry, black white auras. That was on me for not clearing the board. Round two, I had to mull to 4 game 3 on the draw against Burn. So that's just like signing up for like not a good time. Okay. Paired. Let's create. Waiting for me, you know me. What? Me, you know me. What a name. What a name. 52, 54, round 4. What a name, what a name, what a name. No, why did you... This is not you. No. Create. Waiting for that guy. Here he is. On the draw. 4 land. Counterspell, burn. No dragon. This is probably fine. This is the 5-color Nibelite, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, 1, 2, 3. We are inherently too slow to deal with this. Sure. Oh, Lotus combo. Do I need to know anything specific to counter in this, Dex? Pioneer. I'm gonna get the blue source. I'm going to shock this in. Am I scared of anything specific? That's what I'm worried about. I don't know enough of this deck to know the combo. Okay, we're just gonna roll with it and see what happens. Sure. Sure. Can't really do anything about it. Got 6 mana available to them. I don't have any dragon in hand, so this is just like a really shitty version of a counterspell. Sure. 4. That's... It stops them from going off. I have to kill Baral. Can we get a dragon? Can we get a dragon? Can we get a dragon? We cannot get a dragon. They've got 3 cards in hand. Do I let him untap with Baral and just go to town, or do I multiverse? I mean, this is probably the answer, right? Okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. We're going to untap. We're going to get another blue source. We're going to cast this for Fertel, and we're going to kill his Baral and say, "Can you beat me?" Go. Lotus Compass room. Dig through time. I don't know how he actually wins. Vizier. Where's the kill? I don't know. While we are waiting for this, okay, I know what Dig Through Time does. Target player draws equal to half the number of cards in their library. Okay, Spirit of the Abyss, pour over the pages, keep drawing for discard. What is the actual win condition in this deck? Harnfell, Horn of the Bounty. Discard a card, exile the top 2 cards of your library, and play those cards this turn. Okay, this feels good, but like it doesn't do anything, right? All I'm gonna be able to do is cast this, and I guess it's better than nothing. I don't have the counterspell, unfortunately, but at least I'll be able to cast my dig. So basically just have to like live through the turn, right? Sure, what did they exile? Hidden Strings and here into the Abyss. Did we just lose? So I had 5 mana available. I would have, had I kept this up, I would have been able to dig and have 3 mana available. I would have had to have hit Counterspell. Sure. So tapping this. Sure, that's fine. Oh, I did that wrong. No, I needed to dig. I needed to dig. That's my mistake. I needed to dig. I needed to dig. Can you win? And I believe they can, but what do they dump all of their mana into? to win. They just go get Fae of Wishes and get a card to win and just like Niv Mizzet me out. I don't understand how this deck wins. He just okay, so he Fae of Wishes for Jace of the Jace Wielder of the Mysteries. Okay. Sure. Put a card you own from outside the game into your hand. Sure, okay, and then he just... Because he didn't have any cards left. Okay. So, Mystical Disputes come in. Disdainful Strokes come in. Negates come in. So, all of these can go away. All of these can go away. All of these can go away. What does he have that's green that I would want to push back? Arboreal Grazer doesn't do anything. Sylvan Scrying, no. Does he have anything green? Wilt, for target artifact or enchantment? No, that's probably fine. Dig the Time. Peer into the Abyss. Pour over pages. Draw 3 cards. Untap. Discard a card. Look at the top 3 cards of your library. Put one of them in your graveyard and the rest in your graveyard. Hidden Strings. You may tap, untap. You may exile this card and code it on a creature you control. Whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, its control may cast copy of the coded card. Okay, I don't think he's bringing anything significant. So I still want to play... This is probably fine. 1 Roar. He just folds to counterspell, right? If that's the case, do I care about my dragons? I'm never getting to 6, right? I probably care more about Brawl than I do getting to 6. Yeah, I'm just like never getting to 6. Yeah, I need to kill Brawl before I do anything else. Yes, I would like to play first. Can we play fast? 2 lands, Dig Through Time, Disdainful Stroke. With Negate and Disdainful Stroke. Like if I don't hit lands, I'm just kind of screwed. But I do have 2 counterspells. With 2 counterspells in hand, I feel comfortable. True, that does happen a whole lot. I have a lot of dragons, but I can't cast a lot of dragons. That is for sure. Ooh, that's a land. The only real way he wins is with a Jace at this point. Like he brings in mystical disputes, right? But do I just hold the Jace or hold the counterspell for Jace and say, yeah, keep digging for cards, dude? Sure. On 3, I don't have any significant reason to not tap out, right? Just play a dragon and go. I don't think he has anything he can. What can he cast on 4 mana? No, no, no. 4 mana he can cast Mastermind, Acquisition. Keep going for dig and everything along those lines. Yeah, I just tap out for the dragon and put a threat out. And say go. Sure. Sure. Just pass the turn and eternally hold. Negate and disdainful stroke up. Probably. Sure. Sure. One, two. No. A whole lot of land. About to hard cast a dig through time. I just let him cast everything, right? I just let him cast everything? Sure. So he casts a Niv, no problem. But most of them only run 2. And we see 1 in the bin already. He casts a dig through time. Sure. Says look at the top 7 cards of your library, put 2 of them into your hand, and put the rest of them in the bottom. It does. It does say I lose the game. Sure, this is fine. I am all on board for him digging for more crap. Seven. It still doesn't matter. I don't need to be casting the Glory Bringers. Yeah, at this point I just need to counter his. Or green. Sure. I feel pretty good. Six, 7, 8, 9. So do I allow him to draw? Right? I allow him to draw. Like, he's got 4 mana available. Right, Jeff, would you counter this, or would you let him keep drawing? We can fight over this. So, like, if we fight over this, he still has a mana available to cast, like, 6 counter spells with, like, Mystical Dispute. But I can still pay for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, I can't pay for it. I don't know, Jeff. Would you counter war this, or would you say I'm just gonna counter your answer? Yeah. So I negate this. I'm trying to pay for it, am I not? But this spell costs 2 less to cast. Counter target spell unless the controller pays 3. Do I let it resolve? I'm confused. Okay. Yeah, okay. Yes. Okay. Sure, he Mystical Disputes again. Okay, so now I counter this. And then pray. 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 Ah, Jeffrey, you so smart, man. You so smart, man. So no, serious question. In that line, why would you counter or not counter the second one before paying? So I wanted to counter then pay. You wanted to counter pay counter. So I think I cut 3 of the roars. Like I wanted to cut them to deal with Baral. But I think I bring in the Aether Gust to just push any of his Sylvan Scrying or anything like that. 2-hand, right? No, because Bale of Ged's recovery is always going to go to land. He's never like casting that, right? I mean, it's doing more than the Draconic Roar is doing at this point, but like, yeah. Would you keep Draconic Roars? They basically just Fae of Wishes for something from the sideboard. Actually, Aether Gust answers Niv Mizzet, so we're gonna keep it like this. I think we're gonna cut this and play a Soul Guide Lantern as well. That seems right. I'm not too sure if Breach is banned or not. Like, I have no dig, I'm on the draw, but I just have, like, a ton of counter spells. Fine. Correct, just Lotus Wish. My opponent mulled to 5. Yeah, I'm fine with this because I mean, it's just like playing like Adnos. Like, you just need the counter spell, that's it, and we drew that, so now we're just like in service business. And now I just like aggressively counter everything. Sure, Sylvan Scrying. Thespian Stage. Like, it's 4th land at this point. Feel pretty good with the sheer amount of counter spells. Sure. Okay. Sure. Okay. Blue source. Best turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh dear. How do I? There's just like no way to lose, right? That is a way to lose. Oh, look at all these counter spells in hand. Oh. Oh. I just want to stare at this one for a minute. I just want to stare at this one for a minute. Doggy. Doggy, doggy, doggy. Don't have a way of dealing with that. So at this point, I do have to shock this. I do have to play this. And then I have to try to miraculously race that. I need to take a picture of this. Oh, God. Oh, this feels good. Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. That one belongs there. That's actually hilarious. Sure, draw a card. I'm going to attempt to counter this. He's going to be able to... Wait, what? Where did he have the mana floating from? I'm confused. Maybe? I don't know. We'll find out. Oh, yeah. I fucking died. I posted a screenshot in Discord of being like, oh, how do I lose with all these counters? And this big, beefy boy just went on the table. It would have been real cool if my opponent just tagged Thunderbreak Regent a billion times. Ay. Yeah, we'll go on to the next game. We won't sit here and indulge my opponent anymore. That one didn't feel good. Yeah, that one was rough. I should message him. LOL. Where's that person? I can add them. I got paired again. Look for my opponent. I'm still laughing at that. Oh, that was great. That was absolutely stupendous. There's my opponent. Let's start this up. What is my timer at? 0, 1, 24, 20. Round 5. Yes, I would like to play first. There's no draw, but I don't have my counterspell live, but I do have double removal spell. I'm keeping this hand. I don't care about counterspell on turn 2. The likelihood of that happening pretty small. And we're playing... Oh, yo, Ryan. So this is just going to be Nibelite, probably. I haven't played this matchup too much, to be honest with you. Yes, friendo, that I cannot deal any damage to. Sure, that's great. Is it worth killing this now? This might not be Nip Toy. I don't know what this is. So I can counter the payoffs. Oh, I can't counter the payoff spell, but I can Anger of the Gods and kill their dork. I like that's the play I have to do at this point. I don't see any reason to not. I can kill his burb, which is pretty good. Yeah, we can keep that on top. Haven. I want to play this. If this truly is, I don't think this is Nibelite. That's the thing though. We just passed the turn here. I don't see any reason to play the Glorybringer. Sure, you can Growth Spiral. I don't see. This is the hard part because I haven't played this very much, right? What does this thing do? When Telsmer friend to the wolves enters the battlefield, create a 3/3 Voja in front of the wolf's token. Whenever a wolf enters the battlefield under your control, you gain 3 life, and that creature fights up to 1 target creature. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sure, this is fine. We can just kill this. Okay, this is the Volja list. Do I see Volja? Where is, or it's Tolsimir. Go get another blue source. Let's pass the turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Fine. Not really scared of the 3/3 wolf. Sure. Bring to Light is a sorcery. Okay, this deck, the only answer that he has to Glorybringer is Shadow's Verdict and Extinction Event. That's a card. I can't cast Dig Through Time, unfortunately. Okay, now I just have to go with the Dargon plan and just kind of go from there. I should have tapped the other blue source, but not the end of the world. Got 5 cards in hand. I fought through Nahiri and through... I can't tell what list this actually is. And to be honest with you, seeing Orion and all the extra answers that he have in terms of enchantments, it's very scary. There you go. brought Uriah to hand. I'm not terribly scared of this, right? Because I can just kill it. Yeah, to be quite honest with you, I'm fine letting this survive. Get another blue source. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That for double blue. What do we want here? Probably Thunderbreak and Gold Spread Dragon. Sure. 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 Ba, 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 ba. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm for sure playing this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's probably better to no, holding on to Glorybringer is fine there in case they play anything else, but I don't know what else they could have. Just with the sheer amount of stuff that they have. We are going to opt. Bottom that. That was a pretty good draw. I missed the lethal because I hit into my main phase. I did. Silly Jake. Fine. At that point, we cast this. Creatures. Are we terribly scared of? I don't think so. I did miss lethal. That was my fault for being bad. I had dragons up and I had counterspell. So I need to learn from that mistake. With that being said, with Niv, I don't really know what I need to be playing again. Just there's so many avenues in which they can attack. I didn't see any enchantments. I only saw creatures. Makes me want to play Disdainful Strokes. Got all my Magma Sprays. Play 2 negates. Got 3 Anger of the Gods for 3 Aether Gust. That seems pretty fine. Was there anything very specific that I wanted to... Ulsamir dies to 3, Nimizit's a 6/6. Valky's a 2/1. So Karanid, is it worth playing 3 Anger of the Gods just to deal with mana ramp? I don't think so. It's probably worth playing the Mystical Disputes over the Anger of the Gods, to be quite honest with you. Just because he's in 5-color. But we didn't see blue, right? I mean, he cast it off white. I mean, if he's playing Orion, he's got to be playing it first, right? What did we see in terms of creatures last game? Scatterid. No, let's play 3 Anger and just see where we get. I can deal with creature. And we have Behold. I get to a counter spell. Sure. Yeah, we can keep the Anger there. Here, this is fine. Or Tell. I'm not holding up any kind of counter spell or anything like that. Bring it on. We want creature here, who we can hit with Anger. We just brought Orion to hand. Okay, if that's the case, I don't really care too much. I'm probably going to draw off Foretold, off the Behold the Multiverse. Okay, we know this is in hand. So if I don't kill this, he's going to bring the light, and there's nothing I can do about it. So unfortunately, I think that's just what we're going to have to do. I can draw and hold up counterspell. Sure. Whoa. We need a land. We need a land. We will keep both of these. I don't have any reason to play a threat. I need them to tap out because everything that I have has haste outside of Regent. We just need to kind of go from there. Sure. I don't even have to reveal. But I'm going to anyways. Just in case. I'm going to cast the dragon because we're going to cast the dragon next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Swing, hold up, counterspell, and pass the turn. Okay, here's the shitty part. So now, because I didn't do that, I held down the counter spells. He's gonna be able to cast whatever he wants, and it's probably gonna run away with the game. That's the line. So I should have held up double counter spell. Visit Reborn. The Visit Reborn is battlefield. Reveal the top 10 cards for each color pair. Choose a card that's exactly those colors from among them. Put the chosen cards into your hand and the rest in the bottom of your library in any order. We're putting all of these cards. It's interesting that a lot of this is creature based as well. 5. 4, 5, 6, 7. So I have to play this to start racing him to a degree. It's one of each color, right? One of them is reveal the top 10 cards of your library. For each color pair, choose a card that's exactly those pairs. He's got an Ahiri here. Is he just going to attempt to bounce the... He's got 1, 2, 3 mana available. I don't know specifically if he can do anything with 3 mana. When enters the battlefield, landfall. Whenever land enters the battlefield for the first time, you gain 4 life. I feel like I just have to start like answering stuff, right? If he play, no, he's only got 3 mana available. Yeah, fine. Sure. Go to 12. This game is done and over with. Yeah, we'll just go to the next game. We won't waste time. I'd rather just play the Mystical Disputes and not play this silly game of Anger of the Gods. It's worth playing at least one Anger of the God. That's what it's going to call for. I could just play Niv Mizzet. Probably right to play, just play Niv. Yep. Okay. Yes, I would like to play first. Whole bunch of land, no answers, and counterspell. This is probably fine, just because of the double opt. We probably bottom and dig through time, right? Oath of Kai owns battlefield. Deal 3, you gain 3 whenever opponent attacks Planeswalker control with Oath of Kai deals 2 damage. Yeah, that's fine. Sure. Don't really care about that. Sure. Feel pretty good. Now I'm low-key kind of wishing I had kept the dig through time, because I had to like find answers. Keep going to get blue sources. We just have all of the counter spells in the world. Sure. Scorn is not a true counterspell at this current time. Sure, Valky's not getting any creature cards. Is a hand full of counters. Brings Urian to 1, 2, 5, sure. I think we just play draw go with this Valky on the field. Okay, we're going to attempt to counter this. Now I'm wishing I had kept the dig through time. Okay. Passing the turn. 6 turns that I have to find a dragon. Mizzou would be pretty good. I'm not gonna find a dragon, am I? I hope I don't. I hope I don't find one. I have 5 turns left. There's a glory bringer. Oops. Hold on. Is it 5? Hold on. We'll just make sure. Red. Red. I don't kill this, right? Do I? Is 6, and this is 3. Yeah, I have to. Okay, so I should kill it. I don't want him to bring it back, though. Does he have any way of bringing it back? I feel pretty comfortable now that I have this, because I have... Exile target permanent that costs 4 or more. I'm fine just fighting this. Okay, so I have to let Trial of Ambition resolve. We can just go get it back. Sure, Oath of Kaya is fine to be played. Sure, I go to 6. They've only got 2 cards in hand, though, and we know one's Urian. They have any mana available? No mana available. Okay, so we're just gonna hit this. Pretty big draw. 1, 2. I need 4 blue mana available. I have exactly 4 blue mana available. Nice. I had this game pretty well locked up, I believe. They don't play the right Niv, so I'm not too worried about that. Hour of Devastation. All creatures lose indestructible until end of turn. So we're going to attempt to counter this. See what their last card in hand is. I think I potentially should have just let that resolve. I don't need to go get the other dragon. Now I can just play this and 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. I should have tapped differently to keep this available, but I don't think it's the end of the world. I think the game's pretty well locked up from here. Sure. Yeah, had I not tapped this, I could keep this up and get Glorybringer and win the game next turn. I can still do that. What are we tapping for? Bring to light? Sure. Okay, so the game's over. Yep. Sweet, we are still live. That was 5 color, Niv 2 light, win. We'll go to the next round here. We're just gonna keep playing until we lose again. I'm sitting at 2-3, unfortunately. I'm gonna take a quick break and use the washroom. about that. Makes sense. We'll look at it as it comes. I'm going to finish up some games. Finish up some games and win out for the rest of the night. That'd be pretty cool. I go 5 straight. We're paired already. Notes. 0, 2. 0, 2, 0, 2, 59. For round 6. Got some stir fry. Sounds great. Land, red. Need to hit another red source, but within 3 cards, I'm not worried about it. Raiding pool. It's going to be another Lotus combo. It could be another Niv list. Mono blue. Interesting. Or I guess it's not mono blue. Blue green. Bant spirits. Sure. They would have played a Lord had they had one. Jackalgeist. Sure. I can keep that on top. Like, ultimately, we want to hit another red source, right? So the question is, do I kill this now and not get ousted by... I can kill something at end of turn or hope to draw another red spell. I'm gonna get really aggressive here. I'm gonna let those survive and hopefully draw the red source. I'm gonna say I'm gonna bank on you being hyper aggressive. Okay. Now I need to hold up the cocoa. Which did not come. I'm okay with this. I'm gonna kill this now. We can bait the Geist, that'd be really good. Sweet. So, downside to this is no additional red source. So I'm just banking on them not having the cocoa, right? No, he can't. If I fade the cocoa, I'm in good shape. 5 drop. What is he casting for 5? Okay. Playing the land and just passing the turn. Unfortunately, I cannot double counter here. Sure, Mausoleum Wonder, you got it. Now I can kill this and be fine. I still don't have double blue. But I can pay for a counterspell if he has it for whatever reason. Sure. He doesn't have 4 mana available, so now is the time to cast this. Sure, I will gladly. I'm actually gonna take. We want threats, right? No, because this facilitates both. Yeah, I'm fine taking both of these here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Another blue source. That is absolutely phenomenal for us. I'm trying to kill this now. You should sack it in response. Okay. They have 3 cards in hand. I don't really care about the rattle. I think I'm fine letting this resolve so I can dig through time and go get another piece of removal. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lofty Denial. Counter target creature spell unless its controller pays 1. If you control a creature with flying, that spell. Counter target spell unless its controller pays 1. If you control a creature with flying, counter that spell unless. Okay, it pays 4. Okay. Well, my dig has to resolve, right? Yeah. This kind of sucks. I mean, I'm definitely taking the dig and probably the counter spell. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can play dragon and just pass the turn. Or I can hold up dig 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we'd be aggressive. He's only got 2 cards in hand. I'm really only scared of a Coco at this point. Swing. If I lose it, I can always just get it back with Haven. I need another red source. I'm gonna pass turn. The Coco? This is a selfless spirit. Okay, this is interesting. Let's shoot this now. Sure. I guess I didn't need to do that on my turn. That is a spell queller. I do want to counter that. And in response, I am going to kill this. Only thing he can have available is Coco. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Blue. Any Dragon with haste, game over. Glorybringer and Thunder Break. Sure. Any order. I probably should have went Gandiop, but whatever. Sure. Blue. Does he have the counterspell? Good deal. Okay. What do I want in this matchup? I think I keep everything main board. I don't necessarily know what I want to board out. What does spirits... Where is Esper Spirits? Why can't I find Esper Spirits? They get played all the time. Why am I not seeing this? Or it's not Esper Spirits to begin with. There it is. Brazen Borrowers, Spell Pierces, like they don't really have anything to deal with my main board. I don't think I need to bring this in, even though this hits like all of their creatures. I think it might be worth bringing in 2 to, because I'm never ever getting a dig through time off, right? This might be the play. I feel good about this. Sure. Mausoleum Wanderer is kind of scary. Sacrifice Mausoleum Wanderer, counter target spell unless it pays X, where X is Mausoleum Wanderer's power. I do have to have the answer for that. That will stop my Anger of the Gods from going off. I am A-okay with that happening. He just hold up Spell Queller? He does. That's fine. Go get a red source. Opt. We'll keep that on top. Is there a reason not to play the Fabled Passage? And keep counterspell up. Is that almost a mistake? I just get pinged away by 1. I'm okay with this. Next turn, I will be able to Anger, but I mean, he doesn't have anything. Sure. Missing the green source. The unfortunate measure, I'm scared of the Coco, right? I get blown out by the Coco, right? I don't want him to keep just like drawing cards, right? I think I just pass the turn. I'm able to Thunder Break and Scorn next turn. Sure. It's unfortunate that he just keeps drawing cards off this, but there's his green. Is he going to have the counterspell backup? That is the question. Now I'm just going to pass the turn. Yeah, that's fine. I'm scared of a Coco. And a Selfless Spirit. Sure, that's fine. So he tapped. He showed me he definitely didn't have a Coco. Probably has a Selfless Spirit. If he doesn't, I'm in the clear. We just kind of got to go for this. Does Shocking do anything for me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, it doesn't. 3, 5. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 5. It allows me to pay for the counter spell if he has it. So the worst line for me would be flash in Selfless Spirit just for the spell queller. Okay, he tapped for Coco mana. Blue. Show the dragon. Show me the counterspell. Show me the counterspell. We can go to the next game. Come on. Nothing dies, unfortunately. Okay, this gets countered. A couple things do die. Anger happens. He's got 2 cards. Oh, and it is his turn. I should have multied. I don't have anything to deal with that. Yeah, okay, we'll just save the time and go to the next game. Okay. I still feel fine about this. Kind of want to cut 2 Beholds or 2 Dig Through Times. I feel like that's fine. Yes, I would like to play this hand. No good. Is this the way we're really going to go out? A 1-lander hand again. Do Anger the Gods. Okay, I mean, that's just what we're going to play. Bottom. I've gotten very, very unfortunate with mulligans today. I'm most scared of a Selfless Spirit. Sure. If I can manage to rattle off a couple land in a row, we might be in okay shape. Take 2. Come on, land. Maybe not. Okay. No, I can't. We'll just leave it be. Last turn. Two. Player's graveyard. Yeah, that's fine. We're gonna bottom this. Get a magma spray, sure. I'm not scared of the cocoa. All right, here we go. I gotta fade. One draw step. Sure. I have to kill this now, unfortunately, because another lord and I can't kill anything. I guess I could have killed everything with Glorybringer, but I'm not scared. I think I'm gonna come out of this okay. Chump block? No chump block. Sure, we'll keep that to the top. Keep getting more and more gas. Sure. Now the game's definitely over. Sure, you have a rattle chains. End the game. Game over. Sweet. That was spirits. All right, let's join the next one. Let's keep it running. Actually, really quickly, I'm gonna give Krista an update, and I will be right back. Hey, I'm gonna keep playing until I lose one more time, and if I win 3 straight, I qualify for a tournament at the end of the month. If I lose, then I'm just done for the night. And I let him back there without him being. Okie dokie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need to rattle off 4 more. Yeah. Hi, buddy. Ooh, let's get this out of here so that you don't have any to cry about. We found an opponent. Great. Waiting for Marco Belaka, 95. Uh, 02, 33, 54, round 7. Yes, I would like to play first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5 land, but with opt, yeah, I'm fine with this. We'll find answers. I'm not worried. Team events. Pass. Okay. Gilded Goose. Find the answer for Goosey Lucy. That is not the answer. It's a land. Okay, I'm just playing the Fabled Passage, go getting another blue source, and then passing the turn. I might be in trouble with no removal, but I guess all I have to do is draw into Anger, and I'm fine. I know this is John Sacrifice, so I just need to clear the board. That's all that really matters. Probably gonna drop Mayhem Devil on me. A Woe Strider. It's not really gonna matter. Go get it. Pass the turn. Board wipe would be nice. We did not get the board wipe. But we'll be able to play Thunderbreak next turn though, which will be nice. Kind of stalls the board. Take 3. Where's this John list? John. I went out at John. They do play Collected Company. And cast at the current moment. What's the removal package? Sure, Goose. They have the mana for Coco. And I'm just gonna play the Thunderbreak because it's the best thing I can do right now. They don't actually have any way of dealing with Thunderbreak. Good. Sure, they can Coco. Not really much I got going on. Can Glorybringer kill their Woe Strider? They Coco? Yeah, 100% they Coco. They Bolus? Yeah. You look at the top card of your library. Anytime you play lands, cast spell from your library. If you cast a spell, pay life equal to its converted mana cost. So the question is, are they possible to whiff? Doesn't appear so. They can just keep casting Cauldron Familiar and just win the game, right? Or deal a bajillion damage. Do they have lethal? I don't know if they do or not, to be quite honest with you. Okay. I mean, they have the engine up, right? They have Citadel. They just keep looking for cards and keep looking for Coco until they get to Cutthroat, right? Yeah. They just keep going through this till they get to a Cutthroat. So I have played the matchup a couple times, and I knew I needed to just sit back and wait for board wipe and or counterspell. But given the hand that I had, like I kept a 5-lander, which I mean in retrospect was not a good idea, but it had opt in it, so I felt comfortable with it. I don't know if he'll actually be able to kill me, can he? Oh, he's got 3 mayhem double triggers. Just kidding. I'm dead. I'm deader than dead. My lone little dragon. Okay. Aether Gust seems pretty good here. Dig Through Time seems kind of so-so. I think I'd rather just play 3 Aether Gust over the Behold the Universe. Seems fine. Beamering and Fatal Pushes. To deal with my 4-drop, but that's it. It's the only dragon he saw. Am I really gonna get stuck with another one of these hands? Am I gonna learn my lesson? No, I'm not. No, I am not going to learn my lesson. Want to mold 6? Just deal with this now. Lucy Lucy. So if he plays land, I'm just doing this now. Try to go for that. Nope. Missed the Magma Spray. Okay, just pass the turn. If he Coco's, I'm in rough shape. I did not learn my lesson of 2 5-mana and 5 land hands. in all actuality, we cut dig. It's not good. Okay. Sure. Oh, he's just making. He fucked that up. Coco, sure. Coco resolves. Unfortunately. This is one of his engines. One board wipe and I'm in the game, right? I'm gonna take 4 here. I don't need to go fetch with Fable Passage, just pass. Sure, okay. Board wipe, come on. One time. Anger one time, let's go. He just digs to a Coco. Just take a beating here. He got 2 cards in hand, but he got to the 3 extra cards, right? Scry, yep. Did he hit another Coco? Gaping a Woe Strider, okay. Oh, that seemed pretty good. That's the top deck if I've ever seen one. Keep me in this game. There's nothing else that's coming back. I don't think it's worth playing. What's it called? Playing the artifact just for Woe Strider. Please have another Coco. Here it comes, baby. Sifter, okay. He's back in this game with Coco. And unfortunately, I don't have the counter spells. Dig through time would be pretty awesome off the top. What is this? Sure. He can still win the game with Coco. He can still win the game. And this is how he does it. Starts gaining back life. Yeah, I think it's over. I don't think I can win. I think he wins it off Cutthroat. If he gets to a Coco. Okay. Doesn't have anything to sack. He can go to 3. Sure. Still doesn't do anything. Come on. Sure. He gets the scry here. He's still alive. He put it to the bottom. Sweet. There we go. So I gotta try to win at game 3. I don't think the Aether Gusts are worth. I could play 2 Disdainful Stroke and a Behold. That's probably fine. Yeah. Alright, let's try to win at game 3. If I have Counterspell in hand, I feel pretty good. I have to mulligan this, unfortunately. Right? Because it's either double blue. Yeah, we're mulliganing this. Hand's better. Need to put one card back. Probably the Haven. I'm only scared of the Coco. And he's not going to be able to Coco, so definitely need to play this. Any other 3-drop, not scared of, so we're just going to foretell here. Sure. What is Corvold actually? I have a Corvold. There's battlefield, sacrifice with a permanent, sacrifice, +1/+1 counter, and draw cards. Have a Woster. Put this in that. That makes my counter spell a true counter, which was pretty good. We will pass the turn. If we fade a land, we are good to... No, we are not good to Coco because of her ability. Sit here and eat 4. Okay, 3. We have a Thoughtseize. So they can tap 2... I just have to let this go through. Because they have mana for Coco. Worst case, I lose my dragon. To be honest with you, knowing that it's not Glorybringer, he probably takes a counter spell. Dig through time safe. I mean, I have no cards in the bin and I'm sitting at 4 mana. Okay. If he goes for the cutthroat, then I just go for this now. Bottom. Play this. I can play Roar. Still have to hold the counter spell up. I can probably kill this. He's not casting it. It slows the clock down. I actually decided to take the dig through time. That's very interesting. Oh, this is a different game. I'm dumb. Yeah, he did pick the dig through time. Yeah. Okay, what is he sacking? He's just sacking that in response to get a draw out of it, I'm assuming. He's got to go for... Yep, okay, so he loses the mana. Maybe we get lucky, he fades a land. A tireless tracker. I think that can run away with the game very quickly. So let's take care of that now. Because I don't have the draw. So I can Goldspan Dragon and keep up Scorn. That feels pretty good. Come on, can we get to my turn? Yep, knew that was coming. Sure, you got a goose. Goose, 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 goose on the loose. Okay, I do not care about anything that is not Collected Company or Bolus's Citadel. I think answering the Tireless Tracker was a good call because I didn't have any extra dig in my hand. A Glorybringer off the top would be... Come on, we need you. Show up, show up. Okay, this is rough, right? He takes the counter and I lose the game. I don't get anything from casting it. Yeah, that's fine. Take the counter. I'd rather hold on to the treasure. 6 into the turn. Do you have the Coco with 2 cards in hand? If you got the Coco with 2 cards in hand, good beats. I'm okay losing like that. Can they Citadel? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He can Citadel. So best case, I draw a dig through time. Second best case, I draw a counter. Third best case, I draw a board wipe. Board wipe would just be game over here. Peking Cocoa. Sure. Deck's pretty sweet. Got a lot of lines. You're going on 10. Hoping that everything gets put on the bottom. Everything on the bottom here. Come on. Come on. Puts card on the top. Card on the top. He did all of that. I mean, that's a good line. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Board wipe. Board wipe one time. Am I dead here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I am dead. So, need to block. Can't do that. Not give myself away. Even if he forces me to do this, I'm still in it. Sure. Doesn't have haste though. I might still be dead though. I should be dead. Two creatures die. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go to 3. I go to 1. So I take 2 damage off this. GG's. That's unfortunate. So refresh this. I've lost. Come on. Show me the pair. Does it have to wait for this to be done? Waiting for this, waiting for this. We gotta wait for that game to end. Okay, that game ended. Come on. If I've lost 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, I'm just done for the night, right? What's my win rate? 50. What do you need to qualify? Play 3 more matches and win at least 7. At any time, players with 70% win rate in at least 10 matches or 65% win rate with 20 matches. Okay, so we went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We went 3 and 4. We had a pretty rough night. Let's just keep cranking them out. Let's just keep cranking them out. See if we hit 10 tonight. New pairing. James, 2007. Zero 03. Zero 09. 30. Round 8. Yes, I would like to play first. On the play, 2 lands, 2 Anger of the God. I miss a draw step. We should mulligan this, right? I have 2 turns to draw a card. Let's mulligan this. This is a much better hand. We're going to keep this. We're going to put one of these away. Done. I'm gonna play this. We're gonna pass. We're gonna bomb that. I'm just gonna assume deck playing Fabled Passage isn't playing creatures, but I could be wrong. I'm gonna play my Haven. Guess that this is correct and pass the turn. Okay, we see blue. Rut-row, Raggy. Control list. Uh-oh. I have 2 dead cards in my hand. I most definitely have 2 dead cards in my hand. I'm casting this so he can't counter it. Because I'm not doing anything better with my turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna get rid of both of these. Take their time. That's pretty good. Should have Fabled Passage before that then, if that was the case. So I don't think I stand a chance of winning game 1. Like any chance whatsoever. But we shall see and find out. 7. I'm 1 card off. Sure. Sure. What are you shocking on for? Passing the turn. Come on, tap out. Let me dig. Let me dig through time. Sure. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to get Thunderbreak and Counterspell. Any order. And we're going to pass the turn. On. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we are going to cast my Thunderbreak and attempt. Have recursion in the Haven of the Spirit Dragon, but I don't know if we're gonna get there because we're pretty rough against control. Sure. This way, I still hold up Counterspell. Sure. Come on, tap out and play its fairy. I don't have any reason to. Thunderbreak back. We're going to Bant to cast this. You can pay 2. Yeah, unfortunately, I have to tap this. Um, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna attempt to. I gotta show the Glorybringer, unfortunately, but let's see if they have Counterspell. I just needed to fight to get that on board because I'm not able to cast Glorybringer and Scorn in the same turn. If I draw land, great. If I don't, kind of is what it is. Sure, does it resolve? Apparently not. He's got stuff to cast. Might have ops, stuff like that. Censor me. Hit me with a censor. Sure. Land would be pretty good. Sure. The downside to this is I don't have a dragon in hand, so this is a shitty counter spell right now. If he counters this, we just go to the next game. Okay, we'll go to the next game. Niv comes in, Mystical Dispute comes in, Negates come in, Magma Sprays, go, Anger of the Gods, go, Volcanic Roars, go, Disdainful Strokes probably come in. And in this case, I'll keep one Draconic Roar. And we have swapped through a different deck. Is Draconic Roar better than just a Soul Guide Lantern? Probably not. Alright. Here we go. Yes, I would like to go first. No. We gotta put one card back, right? I think this is fine though. It's slow, it's a turn slow, but we're gonna put a Mystical Dispute back and we're just going to not waste time. I don't think we're winning this one. This deck isn't built to beat control, unfortunately. But I mean, like, I just have to hit 2 and Niv miss it, right? It's gonna be the counter spell, if I'm not mistaken. I have to get through Supreme Verdict. I don't think I'm actually going to do that. This is 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm 1 mana off for Dig Through Time. Opponent is missing land drops. So if I can apply pressure, I am going to counter this. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He hit the land drop. Okay, so it was a risky gamble, and it backfired on me. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One, two, three, 4. 5. Probably 6, truthfully. Two foretold cards. I'm just playing this play tapped. Go. Sure. I have a hard time with Supreme Verdict, and I'm fine the way that this deck is built. I'd rather just concede this matchup. Because, I mean, this is round 8, and this is the first time I've seen a control matchup today, so I like, for sake of conversation, the deck did what it needed to do in terms of built to beat certain matchups and fold to others, and this is the one matchup that we fold to. Bottom, top. 1, 5. Wait till next turn. I can Thunder Break. Yeah, I can Thunder Break. Just force that. Sure. These foretell cards seem pretty sweet for a control deck. But I wonder how this pairs against aggro. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just start firing through creatures to see if we can get through board wipes and or counters. I want to start forcing things. I want to force a Supreme Verdict here. That's like best case scenario. This just gets countered. Very cool. Minus bounce. Interesting. Feeling pretty good control of the game. This is almost guaranteed to force him to board wipe. I'm still holding on to the Niv. If I can hold on to the Niv and I have no reason to play Niv into the board wipe. He plays 3, but he's seen a decent amount of cards. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so unfortunately I'm going to have to kill Teferi this turn. Because if he has the Shark Typhoon, he can make a 4/4. Sure. Whenever you draw a card, when a player casts an instant or sorcery spell, you draw a card. So he has to have board wipe and or detention sphere. You're just looking for answer. Sure. Untap with Niv, I kind of just take over and win the game. Whenever you play your guess, insert card. Okay, so we're just gonna attempt to counter this. I'm gonna draw a card. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sure, I should draw 3 cards off this. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm gonna shock this just because. I could potentially counter another Doomscar. We'll just pass the turn. And it wasn't gonna make any difference me holding up Spirit Dragon. It was a good top deck. But yeah, this card's pretty nuts. Pretty nuts. Pretty nuts. Sure, Shark Typhoon for 3. They wouldn't have done that if they had board white. Unless they were just drawing to find card. Sure. Should ping here. And even if we get to a game 3, I don't think he's going to have the time. He's going to bounce this, obviously. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Cost 6. So I can just tap for 2 and have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give him as it back. 1, 2. Cast him as it. I don't think my opponent is going to have the time if we were to get to. I didn't even. Oh, it's Teferi token. To get to game 3. I don't think so. That recursion, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'll be able to do it again if he's able to remove it. If I win this game, I'm pretty confident I win by time. We are just going to pass the turn to my opponent. Sure. These have been some fun games. These have. 1, 2, 3. Sure. I don't need to be doing anything else. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, I didn't need to play this with Field of Ruin. Sure. I guess at this point we're so late into the game it doesn't matter, and if he were to target this, I would just go get Goldspan Dragon. Yeah, Niv is just such a house of a card. We're good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This game has been so cool. Just to see how much Niv has been doing work. What? Oh, he put it to the top of my deck. Okay, okay. Sure, you get 2 flying 4/4s. He's got to block the other one, quite frankly. I don't think there's anything that this guy can do. One, 2, 4, 5. Just looking for the counter spell. Negate, and we'll grab the other Niv. Anywhere's fine. We can actually kill him right here. We want to gain. Drawing 2 cards would have triggered that. Okay, we just keep this and then run it back. Yep. And just let my opponent lose to time. Oh, this one was a long one. What does my work day look like? What does my work day? We're on Tuesday, Wednesday. Okay, back shit going on. It's fine. I don't think there's any way for me to lose this. It's a ridiculously long game too. GG's, opponent, GG's. That's a bug. That's interesting. Opponent is going to time out. We officially become 4-4, right? Sweet. That was a win. I'll be back in a couple seconds. More. Yeah. Whatever. I said I was. Always on the room. I We are back. We will play another match. Playtime is from 12 p.m. to 12 a.m. Play matches from Eastern Time. Please come back in 12 hours. LOL. My current time zone. I guess we're done. That's lame. Okay, call it a night.